Welcome to Book and Candle. Today we're going to visit the library. Oh, I love this. Copper apple butter kettle. Oh my goodness, I would love this thing in my yard. Take a swig. Take a swig. Sure. So, let's see. I always take my big bag. See my big bag? I take it to the library and I just dump in certain books that I want to read. Now, here's one thing that you guys might think is a little weird, but I do judge a book by its cover. The reason why I judge a book by its cover is because I could choose a book based on its cover every single time and I still wouldn't make it through all the books that are printed out here in the real world. So, let me just show you what I got. So here's my bag, and I got, this is the one that I'm reading currently. It's called Enchantment, and it was written by Orson Scott Card. Our Neighbor's book is actually a rendition that is about Sleeping Beauty. So it's pretty interesting how he was able to take Sleeping Beauty's story and put it into this format, this character format. So I think this is really interesting. But I've already started reading it, and as you can tell, there's my bookmark right there. So I stick it in there. Let's see what book is next. The next book I got is called Off-World. This book was written by, let's see, Robin Parrish. Off-World, Robin Parrish. Okay, so this is the second book I got. Check out my Facebook page called BookNCandle. I'm going to do a review for each book. So that was the second book. The third book was a little bit different. It was a little different than what I normally do. It's called The Wicked. And it was written by, sorry, their little library sticker was on the front. It was written by Douglas Nicholas. So it's called The Wicked. This is definitely a different take, very fantasy, different from the others. But the chapters seemed remotely short. They weren't very long, but I loved the detail. In the inner binder, there's this, and then the words and the numbers. They just seemed very, very interesting to me. So I'll definitely be taking a look at this one. And last but not least, this is called The Accidental Empress. It was written by Allison Pataki, New York Times best-selling author of The Trader's Wife. Trader's Wife was really, really actually very good. The cover is just beautiful. I love it with the little candles here and all of the detailing up here and the door frame and her dress. You can definitely see that time was put into this cover. Very beautifully and artistically done. So I thought this one was very interesting. So we have 4 books. So yeah, what I'm going to do on my Facebook page, I'm going to do a book review. And with that, I'm going to give in detail a little bit of how I felt after reading these books. Was the ending good? Was it disappointing? Did they leave room for more? Was it something that I would want anybody else to read? So I will definitely do a review on these on my Facebook page. But yeah, just wanted to kind of show you the books that I happen to come across here at the library. Put this back in my trusty bag. Okay, so the paper I'm going to show you is actually something, okay, so I was homeschooled for 13 years, and throughout that time, during the summer and during school year, my mother had this paper that had like category, title, author, and she would have us keep track of the books we read. We have here, it's the reading record sheet, and what you do is you list your school name, you list your address, and then you list your city, state, and zip code. But this is just a reading record sheet, and it has the student name here, grade level, the teacher's name, the school year, and then what it does is it lists each book individually. This side of the column, you have the date you started it, the date you finished, and then the teacher's initial. So if you're being homeschooled or you want to do this for an extracurricular project, but yeah, and it will also help you keep track of how long it takes you to read a book. For me, I can get a book with my busy schedule. I can read a book in a week. I have read a book in 3 days, but that's when I had a little bit more leisure time, and that was in between classes and school and work and everything else. It was a hummingbird. There's plenty of apps out there you can look up, and they can help you keep track of them. Also, your Kindle Fire. Anyway, that's that. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I thank you so much for dropping by. If you have any questions, feel free, comment below and let me know what your favorite book is. My favorite book of all time is going to be The Whitney Chronicles by Judy Baer. I love her comedy to death. It is hilarious. She definitely gets the gist of what it's like to be single at 30 and what we women deal with. You should definitely check that out. It's by a Christian author. You will love it. It's a great book. Comment below. Click to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, that way I know that you've liked this type of video. And anyway, thanks for stopping by. You have a wonderful day, and happy reading.